Welcome everybody back to the Ham and Juice podcast. I'm one part of your co-hosting duo, Jason the Juice, followed by my co-host, Hamza the Ham.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Images Podcast, your one-stop shop for rap, R&B, hip-hop, news, drama, new releases, old releases, everything in between, what to listen to, especially what not to listen to. Jason, how have you been this week?
Oh man, it was a tough week, but it's a good week. I got all my work done. I'm done all my exams. I went on the C bus finally. I'm a big fan of the C bus.
Wow.
Shout out to Waterfront Station. Shout out to Lonsdale Key. I'll be going on that regular sooner or later.
Love the C bus.
How have you been, Hamza?
I have been pretty good. I'm just I'm about to leave on a vacation very soon. I'm about to leave, and I have to wrap up everything and get it all done.
But, Hamza's going back to the stomping grounds, and I will also be on vacation.
Jason will be going to new stomping grounds potentially, new places to stomp. Anyway, you know what? We're not here for we're not here for stomping ground discussion. We're here for some music talk. Jason, what has happened this past week? What have we missed?
The goat, Hamza. You know that concert we've been hyping up for the last 3 episodes? Kanye and Drake free Larry Hoover concert is here.
All right, we are going to get to that, but before we get to that, I just want to say something really quickly. Rest in peace, Virgil Abloh.
Of truth.
Very influential in both the hip hop space, the fashion world space. I believe he's the first major, fashion lead designer of a major brand that was black, Louis Vuitton, I believe.
I love Louis V.
He's you gotta respect him. He was fighting about a 2-year fight with cancer.
Oh no!
And he's had his hand in actually a lot of album covers for music.
So he did Jesus?
He did My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. He did Watch the Throne. He did Wizard by Kid Cudi. He did Long Live ASAP. I mean, come on. Yeezus? Yes. Everyone knows the Yeezus cover, man.
That's my computer profile icon. It's the Yeezus CD, bro. Oh my god.
Love is Rage 2. I mean, classic. Absolutely one of the most classic covers of all time. Spaceman by Octavian. Pretty lesser known album, but still, interesting cover.
I'm just
Pray for, not even. Pray for Paris by West Side Gun. I actually really like this cover. I think it's a really cool cover. His most controversial cover, of course, was Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon by Pop Smoke.
It was changed a couple times.
It was swapped. It is, it's definitely a controversial cover. Some people don't like it. I don't really like it that much, but still. I mean, even ignoring that, I mean, he did so much. He did so much for the hip hop industry. So, close friend of Kanye West as well. I don't know. Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, man.
All right. We got to talk about that concert, Jason. What has been happening with this Larry Hoover concert? Is it happening today?
I'll talk about some crazy numbers, Hamza.
Okay,
the concert budget has a reportedly estimated $10 million.
That's crazy. You know what? For something that was this fast, right? This is pretty crazy. I mean, so by the way, it's streaming on Amazon Music. It already, I believe, has streamed on Amazon Music for you guys. It's about to stream for us in about, what is it, an hour and a half? I don't even know. But
I'm a Drake fan. I'm a god.
You'll get your recordings. You'll get all your post game interviews.
Apparently, you can watch it in an IMAX theater in the United States.
Man, that's gonna be cool.
I've been in an IMAX theater recently. It's worth it. That's why that's one says.
Absolutely,
it's worth it.
Yeah. $10 million to cover production, stage construction, event staff, security, and more. I've actually seen a clip of Drake rehearsing 24 by Kanye in an unmarked location, singing it.
Did you see that, Hamza? Did you see that?
I did, and I started crying. Man.
Whoa.
I'm so excited for this concert, man. Again, you guys are going to have more information than us, but good God, I'm excited for this concert. This is going to be crazy.
I hope. I think it's going to be a more Kanye concert, but I hope Drake puts some of his bangers out there, you know what I mean?
I hope they premiere some music. I think.
What do you mean? They already released all their music.
Some collabs, maybe. I don't know, something like that.
You mean Forever? What was that song? No.
Like they show some new stuff that maybe they've both had together. Maybe they've had
that
together.
Jay Prince made them collaborate,
Sure,
lock them up in a room, and
they've
make
had
music
made together before. They just never dropped it. This is before all this beef and all that kind of stuff. So it would be interesting to see if they ever come out.
Before Jay Prince got involved and told them to make up.
Absolutely, but I am interested in seeing that Drake version of Donda. Since we saw 24 being sung by Drake.
That crazy? Is that crazy?
That's insane, dude. Drake doing Donda covers? Come on, man. Come on.
Dude.
Man, I'm excited.
I hope Life of the Party is there.
It's the old version, too. He's just staring at Drake the whole time.
Dude, is it the old version? The old version?
Everyone is silent except Kanye, just staring at Drake, and Drake's like, "What? Wait, bro,
wait, this is the old cut.
You promised it would be the
new rehearsed the new cut. We rehearsed for the new cut,
bro. What?
And Jay Prince comes out.
Everyone's just staring at Drake. Man, that's gonna be so good.
Yeah, where can we watch this, Hunter? Where can we watch this?
So you can actually watch it on Amazon Music and Prime Video.
And Twitch.
It'll also be shown at select IMAX theaters across the U.S. Again, you guys will have already seen this, but I believe you can access it again via that Amazon Prime Video.
And if you would like to remind the audience, why are we freeing Larry Hoover?
So freeing Larry Hoover has been kind of like a big thing, for a while now. Yeah. Mostly because he's the founder of what gang is he the founder of, Jason?
The GDs.
The GDs. Yes. And he's been in jail for quite a while, for a crime, pretty serious crime. I believe he was responsible for the death of someone, and basically there's been quite a large movement to free him, get him out of prison, because he's been in jail for, it's got to be over like 50 years now, I think, in order to stop the rise in gang violence in, I believe, Chicago. Mm-hmm. So hopefully, something like this will work if he gets out. Something like this will happen because, again, gang violence has been escalating, or at least it's been getting pretty bad. I don't know. As to if this will do anything like that, I don't know. I do think that Larry Hoover should be freed because this is a long time to be in prison. I don't know.
And also, I think it's a good concert. I think it's worth it to have a concert like this, to bring people together.
Absolutely.
Love, all love, no hate, appreciate.
Yeah, it's interesting to put prison reform on such a widespread pedestal like this. I think is very important, especially with hip hop's connection to prison and I guess the widespread incarceration of African Americans, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So. It's interesting. It's very interesting. Hopefully, something like this will work. Something like this will happen. I don't know. I'm mainly excited for the music, but free Larry Hoover, right? I don't know.
And shout out to Jay Prince, the GOAT, the GOAT.
Yeah. Drake has reportedly withdrawn his Grammy nominations for 2022 awards ceremony.
Drake's nominations? Which ones? For which ones?
I believe it was for Best Rap Album for Certified Lover Boy and Best Rap Performance for Way Too Sexy.
Dude, you rap bars on Way Too Sexy. What the?
I'm confused, to be honest with you. It's such an abrupt yank. I don't know. Like, I don't know how to feel about this personally. I'm a little confused. I don't really think that CLB should have won, but also I'm
not nominated or won.
Won. I don't think it should win.
It should be nominated.
As to if it should be nominated, I have no idea. I'm not I do think in terms of pop, I guess influence, CLB was certainly there.
Was Way Too Sexy the best rap performance?
Nope, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Okay.
No. Yep. But I don't know. It's weird how abrupt this is. It's almost as if someone has come in and just told him to yank
the invisible hand of the hip hop industry.
Who is this hand? I cannot say. I will not say.
I do not recall.
Actually. I do not recall. But it is weird, how just he abruptly just pulled them.
And there's a Drake-related concert happening very soon after this announcement.
Weird, very weird.
But you know what they say? Correlation is not causation, so we can
Exactly. We are making no assumptions
on the go.
or, we're not saying anything. We're just implying some stuff. Anyway, moving on.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. So Jay Prince has also come out and talked about how he helped squash that beef. Basically saying Larry Hoover Sr. planted the seed and he watered it.
What does that mean? How do you water the seed?
He wanted to see. So in the words of Jay Prince, I'm going to quote this. Quote, he wanted to see Kanye and Drake come together in the name of peace. His son Larry Jr. was hanging out with Kanye a lot, and of course Drake is my son. But Hoover planted the seed and I watered it, end quote.
The father, the son.
Oh my God, the connections. Wow. Is this why Kanye is on his God, spiel lately? I don't know. It's interesting.
It's connections.
Drake is the son.
Drake is my in quote, and I quote, and he quote.
Kanye is the ghost. Jay Prince is the father. That's
kids see ghosts.
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Drake sees Kanye. And kid sees son sees the ghost. Oh my God! This is insane,
dude. We're going nuts.
That was around the time when Drake was revealed to have a secret child.
A secret son.
A secret son. You only come to the Hammer Juice podcast for the most up to date, in-depth analysis
and revelations.
Yeah, we are giving you, the people, some of the greatest stuff. You will never hear this ever from any other podcast. All right, be grateful.
I don't know what it means, but we're giving it to you.
It means something.
All right. Good job, Jay Prince, for sticking it up.
It's very interesting to me how this just all came together somehow so fast. It really did feel fast.
Invisible hand comes in. Invisible hand.
Especially after that life of the party. I mean, I don't know. It's
the first one and the second one, yeah.
The invisible hand. Anyway, good for them. Hopefully they this keeps up.
I can't wait to hear the concert, man. I'm so excited.
Oh my God, man! If there were more concerts, because genuinely Drake and Kanye beef is the worst beef possible because you get no new music out of it. I mean, except for that one Kanye song that Drake leaked himself, which was just stupid. That was the stupidest move I've ever seen in my life. You get nothing out of it.
The invisible hand putting that out there.
The invisible hand.
The sun put it out there. You know what I mean?
The father. Anyway, moving on. We have anything else with this? I think that's pretty much it for the details here. We're gonna move on to the Astroworld news.
Oh no! I used to like Astroworld, but now it's got a bad rap to it. What happened this time?
So Travis Scott actually came out with an interview with, I believe, Charlamagne the God.
Charlamagne the God on The Breakfast Club.
Was this on The Breakfast Club?
Yeah, everything he does is with The Breakfast Club.
I think this was just anyway. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So we came out and says a couple things. 51-minute interview. We're going to condense it down a little bit, tell you guys what really kind of happened. Jason, before we get into it, do you have any sort of preliminary thoughts on what this was?
So I looked through it. I looked through all of it, and it felt like his initial apology without the face rubbing.
That's a good point.
Go ahead, Hamza.
So just taking some takeaways here. I mean, so first off, Travis has been trying to channel his emotions into figuring out how to ensure fans' safety. As to what that means, I don't really know what that means. He's been channeling his emotions into figuring out how to ensure fan safety. To pay for better security, and pay for a better venue, and
he regrets his actions and how he felt.
I'm sure he obviously no one likes to be responsible for death, and that's the
but regret is not responsibility as a legal sense. I'm not a lawyer.
True. That's true. We will talk about that, by the way, because there has been some controversy over that, and I want to explain a couple things. But anyway, so some important stuff. He did not know the severity of the situation until shortly before press conference. This is what he has said. As to if this is true, I have no idea, but this is what he said. He basically said it wasn't like until minutes until the press conference until I figured out exactly what happened, end quote. So he said he did not know if people died as well, at least until minutes before initial press conference.
Press conference? What press conference?
The press conference from local authorities, I mean.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's saying that also he couldn't really hear anything because he had in-ear monitors. Because you can't really hear anything that's going on with that kind of thing. You just have the in-ears. It's kind of hard to exactly hear anything like that.
And he didn't see the ambulances.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird. Addressing footage from the night in question showing him pausing his performance, he said that he was able to do so due to the proximity of someone who was in distress. So he's referencing some guy who was just like right there in front of him, basically. He called down and, the medics just came in and responded, got him out. That's the only one he saw. So he only saw apparently one guy. Yeah, I don't know. And then he apparently did see lights in the back. He double checked, made sure everyone was okay. He got a response that everyone was okay.
A response from
I'm not sure what this means. I'm not sure what this means because he is saying that he somehow checked with. I don't know. I can't really tell you what he means here because he was a little vague.
Huh.
He's saying that the concept of raging is being misconstrued.
What does that mean, Hamza?
Raging. So according to Travis Scott, it's about letting go and having fun, help others, and love each other. It's not about harm.
Do you believe that?
I would say that moshing does not have to be harmful. I've seen, metal concerts, stuff like that. Guys will pick you up if you fall down, obviously. However, you are slamming into a bunch of other dudes. Big guys. You're slamming into them. I mean,
huge dudes.
You're bound to. Yeah, someone's bound to get injured. All right. Yes, if that's okay, I don't know, but I mean, that is you're moshing, you're raging. I don't know. It's a little odd.
He also made a comment on people who think it was a satanic ritual to kill young people, saying that they don't understand art.
Damn, the art of Satan. I don't know. But
whoa!
I'm kidding.
He's a man of God. He's a man of God.
It's true. Anyone who's actually saying that it's satanic is, I think, rather stupid.
Yeah, they got their own problems.
Exactly. He said that he regrets his initial statement on the tragedy. So the hand-rubbing face thing. Which I'm sure you've seen. I
think we've all seen.
Yeah. Interesting.
You just wanted to get something out there, Hamza. Don't we all just want to get out there and say something?
Yeah, it's difficult because I'm looking at it. He's saying that he feels a responsibility to figure out what happened, whatever that means. He's always there for the grieving families. I'm not sure if they want him to be there. He understands why some families rejected his offer to cover funeral costs, and that his music isn't to blame.
It's so crazy because Travis doesn't ever make interviews, like ever.
I think he kind of had to be honest. This is just such
But you know what I mean? Like Kanye speaks more.
Well, Kanye just says he went on Drink Champs, right? That was great.
Yeah, he went on Drink Champs. He goes on World Star. He goes on and he speaks. He makes him look bad. Looks bad, but the management with Travis Scott,
I think it's worked for him so far. He doesn't really.
He's a vow of silence. Omerta.
Classic. All right.
But now he has to speak up, and does this work for him? Does being honest, transparent, and
I mean, like a lot of these things, they really do feel like manufactured. But to be fair, that is pretty much every artist in this situation, right? I mean, these are basically these are star vehicles to make money and to grow a brand, right? So
yes.
That is what it is. We're not gonna.
Are we seeing the downfall of Travis Scott from the Travi Patty to Travis Fortnite to
I don't think so.
To this tragedy? This pulled him down.
I think what this has done is it's setting him back a year, maybe 2 years. And
he's not canceled.
People try to cancel it. I think people are trying to cancel him, and I think that they have some valid reasons for that. But I don't think it's going to cancel him, and I think because what happens is right now, especially artists are trying to get in on that like post-COVID, like everyone wants to go outside, everyone wants to go to the concerts, everyone wants to do this, right? great time for, like album launches because everyone just wants new stuff. They want to go socialize, all that kind of thing. So, I mean,
but the death doesn't put a downer on all of it.
Oh no, obviously, and this is what this has done is it's basically putting all of that stuff on hold. He's missing out on all that, just because if he goes out in public now, there's going to be a lot of negative publicity about it. So, I think that's going to be the long-lasting, effect of that. I don't think they've ended Travis Scott. I don't think this has destroyed Travis Scott. I think it's just put him on hold for quite a while now. Yeah, it's a difficult thing to kind of quantify.
What about the legal perspective, hon? So what are people saying?
So, recently his legal team has requested the dismissal of one of the lawsuits filed against him, and a lot of people are kind of freaking out about this.
Whoa.
And I'm gonna be real with you. This is just the job of the legal team. If they didn't file dismissal, this is just like
the wrong thing to do.
You're just stupid. Like, they're just stupid. I'm gonna be honest. Like, this is how legal teams work. He's denied all responsibility, all culpability. Obviously, this is just, again, the legal team. That's what this is, right? If they weren't doing that, I mean, they're literally just bad at their job. I don't know what to say.
But you're losing the case.
Yeah, I mean, like, I get that you're kind of mad that he's not really accepting culpability, but it's a lawsuit. What do you expect him to do? Just sit there
give
and
$10 billion out? And that's what I heard the last settlement cost was $10 billion.
Sure.
Do you think Travis Scott can cover $10 billion?
I don't think so. I don't think it's a viable thing. But again, as to if he is guilty or not, the court will decide that. But this is just the responsibility of the legal team. So
is this criminal or civil?
This is, I believe they're filing civil suits. They might file criminal charges. That's the separate thing, though. That'll be like, actual like jail time. This is just like money.
When will that happen? Later than the civil stuff?
Well, I believe the local police department is still investigating on just who is responsible and who they think is responsible, because you have to like file charges and all that kind of stuff. That's a whole different thing. It could be quite a while.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, it's gonna be a while. I fully foresee it taking a long time. Some details came out regarding the actual concert. Apparently, what's it called? The expected attendance was going to be 50,000.
50,000 where?
For the actual concert itself. So they planned for that, and the promoter was actually expected to hire more security and medical staff. The organizers were actually expressing concern about staffing. Like,
is this Live Nation? Is this Live Nation?
It's related to Live Nation. I'm not sure if it was Live Nation itself, but one of the promoters was supposed to. A ton of security guards were hired the day before the event. A guy said he was hired over text message. He turned up with 100 other guards, and none of them were asked if they were licensed to work security.
And they weren't trained on the job or nothing. They were just like, whatever.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I don't know, man. Like, the police chief said that police did not have the authority to end the show. Police did ask promoters to bring an end to the show after several people collapsed, but in conflicting reports, police allegedly left the decision to end the show in the hands of festival managers. I don't know, man. That's
Wait, the police can't shut down a show?
It depends on. I don't know. It's weird. I also think that was kind of BS, but
police say mea culpa, not mea culpa.
Yeah. I don't know. Travis, according to his lawyer, was told by festival management to call an end to the show, only for him to continue to perform for 15 or so minutes more.
That's not gonna. I don't think 15 or so minutes is gonna make a difference.
Yeah, again, I think for this situation, you have to have as much information as possible before you make a judgment on it. I know people want to, say stuff on it and make their takes and whatever, but it is such a complicated situation here. It's so hard to determine if Travis actually was responsible, right?
Yeah, and as you said, the police is gonna take a long time. It's gonna probably take a year to figure this whole out, settle every part of the details and facts.
Yeah.
Footage.
It's gonna take years, or maybe not years, but if you want to see charges actually go through and people convicted, that'll take years.
Legal system is slow, real slow.
Remember, 300 people got injured. I mean, 11 cardiac arrests simultaneously at one point. It was like insane. I don't even know.
Dude, what? That's rough.
Yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess. A lot of people are calling off Houston shows. I think Megan Thee Stallion actually called off her Houston show out of respect for the lives lost. Yeah.
Damn. And Houston not getting any concert now. Is that what you're saying?
I think for a little bit, yeah. Oof. I expect some big changes, at least for that city, in terms of how concerts are held. Yeah. Jason, you got anything else? Am I missing anything?
Juice WRLD, new Juice WRLD. You know what, Hamza? We always talk about this. I don't know about you, but damn, it is getting a little weird. How many Juice WRLD albums, Fighting Demons, cover and track lists have been revealed for this posthumous album? It's a little weird, but it's out.
It feels weird to me too because it just keeps happening. Like it's as if he never. I mean this respectfully, but like it's the same release cycle as if he never passed.
It's like an album every year.
And yes, I've talked about how many songs he has in that vault. But
what is that vault? What have you been doing?
I mean, he used to he would be in the studio every single day. Like it was crazy. I don't think another artist of his era, I guess, has matched that output. I don't even know, man. Like apparently there was over 2,000 songs in his vault.
But and I hope to God how much did he want out? And how much do we want out?
It's got to end somewhere. I'm sorry. Like I love his stuff, but
did Tupac release posthumous music? Comes up?
Absolutely, but I don't think I think with Tupac, everyone was like, all right, there's an end. I don't see an end to Juice WRLD's release cycle with this. Like it genuinely feels like he's still alive and they're just still putting out music. Like it's just like he's just going, And the problem with that is that you can't evolve a dead artist. Every artist needs to evolve, right, to stay relevant. I mean, look at Kanye, for example. We love Kanye. Every album is different, very, very different. And he's not even I would say out of all the corporate artists, he's very unlike that. He just puts out what he wants to,
Yep.
This is just strictly managed by his own team right here for Juice WRLD. I mean, he's just managed by people who they can't even speak to him, right? It's insane, man. I can't.
Thursday sees the launch of Juice WRLD Day 2021, the inaugural event to honor the memory of the rapper in Chicago's United Center Arena. You can see that concert at 9 p.m. Eastern on Amazon Music Channel.
Yep, there is going to be an interlude with Eminem speaking on it, and there's going to be a member of BTS on a song. Suga.
What?
Yeah, Suga, I believe, is on a track called "Girl of My Dreams."
Eminem?
I'm so confused, dude. I'm actually so confused what's happening here. I think it's got to stop eventually. You know what I mean? It's just I love his music. If this was the end, I would be happy. I think after this, you gotta cool it.
I suppose, but he's the. You said 2,000 songs. We'll see the rest 1,000 in the next couple of years.
I don't think there should be 2,000 releases.
Management disagrees.
Yeah, I mean, okay, let's look at Juice WRLD's current output, at least on a streaming service. Let's just look at this. He has what? He has let's just quickly check. Okay, yeah. So he has 4 albums. He's gonna have 5. 2 are posthumous. Or no, he has technically 4. Technically 4 out right now because he has that collab with Future. Boiled on Drugs, which no one remembers, but that's it. He has, I don't even know how many songs he has, but I assume it's gonna be a lot. Let's just quickly count. 22 plus Jesus Christ. So 44, 60, and then he has 78 songs on the streaming service.
Yeah.
That's healthy. That's good. You don't need too much more, you know?
Yeah, why don't they just release all the bangers in one hit? Just say, these are all the non-skips, and we're putting in one album, and we're giving it to people.
I mean, Juice WRLD releases bangers, man. Like, it's not like he's lacking, you know? You
But he dead, Hamza. He dead.
I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Like,
What do you mean you don't even know? He dead.
It's gotta stop.
He's dead. And they're making a documentary, as I think, talked about.
Have you seen the cover art?
For the what? Oh, the album? It's with the giant robot in the back.
What is this? What is this?
And there's like a serpent on the left and piranhas around him.
This looks like what,
Hamza? What does
this
it
looks
look
like a game I looked at like on Steam the other day.
And the back of the album is like Venom.
There's Venom. Oh my god, there's Venom.
It's Venom. Don't look at.
This is Venom 3.
Doesn't look at. This will be.
Anyway, you know, I'm excited for this album. I think it'll be fun. I think it should be the last one though. There's the launch of Juice WRLD Day as well. What?
Juice WRLD Day. Juice WRLD never die.
Anyway, you know, who am I to say no? I don't know.
Who's hungry?
Jason, what have you been listening to lately?
I listened to Playboi Carti unreleased.
Wow.
One day.
You're on the Playboi Carti train. You on the Carti train. Oh my god.
I listened to A Whole Lot of Red.
Mm-hmm.
I listened to Playboi Carti. I listened to One Day. Have you listened to One Day?
No, I've not listened.
It goes one day. We're gonna have it one day. It's really awesome.
Okay. I've listened to Flex by Playboi Carti, the one where he goes, "I guess you're not feeling me, not feeling my energy," and I just loop that, you know. That's it.
I've listened to the shut up. I've listened to the Jay-Z Linkin Park song "Numb" / Encore Mix. It's a good song.
Oh my god, Numb Encore. Oh man. Okay. All right. I've listened to Tiptoe by Thad Jones, Mel Lewis, and Umo, Jazz 1997. I'm listening to actually this is too much. We're going too far into this.
You're going too far, Hamza. Just keep it relevant. Keep it relevant, okay?
Okay. I'm listening to Kyoto by Young Lean. I'm kind of a Young Lean fan, just a little bit. And I've listened to Ballin' by Mustard and Roddy Ricch because Roddy Ricch has been teasing his new album. I am very excited for Roddy Ricch album because he is so good so far. I mean, that first album is amazing. So if it's anything near that level of quality, I will be happy. Yeah.
That's about it for me. That's
pretty much it for me as well. You know, check out that Kanye and Drake concert.
I know Kanye and Drake.
Okay, and
we love Jay Prince.
Jason has one more thing to say to you, actually, too.
And I love you,
Jason
the people.
We'll see you next week, guys. Thanks for listening.